Dinner with the Pickles, a journey of self-acceptance. In the quaint town of Harmony Village, nestled amidst rolling hills and lush meadows, resided a family known for their peculiar eating habits. The Pickles were notoriously picky eaters, each member with their own unique set of culinary quirks and aversions. There was Peter, the eldest, who would only consume foods that were perfectly symmetrical, his plate resembling a meticulously arranged mosaic of geometrically shaped edibles. His younger sister, Penelope, on the other hand, was obsessed with textures, her nose wrinkling at anything remotely smooth or mushy. Their parents, Mr. and Mrs. Pickle, were no less particular. Mr. Pickle's palate was a slave to spice, his tongue tingling with delight at the fiery inferno of habaneros and ghost peppers. Mrs. Pickle, on the other hand, preferred the cool, refreshing flavors of mint and cucumber, her mouth turning into an Arctic tundra at the mere mention of chili peppers. Their peculiar eating habits often made mealtimes a chaotic and comical affair. The dinner table was a battleground of culinary preferences, each member vying for control of the menu and the remote control of the television, which often broadcast cooking shows that fueled their respective obsessions. One day, a renowned food critic named Anton Ego, renowned for his scathing reviews and sharp wit, arrived in Harmony Village. His arrival sent shockwaves through the town, particularly among the Pickles, who feared his critical eye would expose their unconventional culinary habits to the world. Determined to prove their worth, the Pickles decided to host a grand dinner party, inviting Anton as the esteemed guest of honor. They meticulously planned the menu, each member preparing their signature dish, hoping to impress the discerning critic. Peter constructed a culinary masterpiece of perfectly symmetrical hors d'oeuvres, each bite a harmonious blend of flavors and textures. Penelope crafted a symphony of contrasting textures, from the crispy crunch of candied almonds to the velvety smoothness of panna cotta. Mr. Pickle concocted a fiery chili, his eyes watering with glee as he added a generous dose of ghost peppers. Mrs. Pickle prepared a refreshing gazpacho, its coolness a soothing balm to the fiery concoction prepared by her husband. The dinner party commenced, and the Pickles eagerly awaited Anton's verdict. As he sampled each dish, his expression remained unreadable, his eyes darting back and forth between the food and the Pickles. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity, Anton cleared his throat and spoke. "Your culinary creations," he began, "are as unique and peculiar as you are. Each dish reflects your individual personalities, your quirks and aversions." The Pickles held their breath, their hearts pounding in anticipation of his final judgment. "But therein lies their charm," Anton continued, his voice softening. "In a world obsessed with conformity, you dare to be different, to embrace your individuality through your food." A wave of relief washed over the Pickles, tears of joy welling up in their eyes. They had not only won the approval of a renowned critic, but had also discovered the beauty of their unique culinary preferences. From that day forward, the Pickles embraced their pickiness with pride, their dinner parties becoming legendary for their explosion of flavors, textures, and culinary creativity. They taught their town that being different wasn't something to be ashamed of, but rather a source of inspiration, a reminder that true culinary excellence lies in embracing individuality.